April 22nd, 2013, a rainy day. I woke up in the farm field hungry and out of food. The grocery stores in town wouldn't open for hours, and the morning air was too cold and damp to wait. I left into a 2-hour climb as a light rain settled in. I felt heavy and unhappy. My stomach growled. At the top of the climb, I found a small shop that sold bread. I sat on the ground under the store's awning, eating and looking around at the gray world. On the other side of the road, a drab, rocky hill edged into the low clouds. All the buildings were the depressing color of wet concrete. When I finished eating, I would have preferred to do anything other than go back into the cold, damp weather, but I had nothing else to do. I left into a fast descent towards the next valley. Rain hitting my face ran down my neck and into my jacket. In the afternoon, I found a grocery store named Heifer. Regardless of culture or language, I've noticed that grocery store names are typically short, and their signs all use the same thick font with inviting colors, as if grocery store brands is a freshman class in every design school. Aldi, Lidl, Spar, Dia, and now Heifer. I've learned to identify them at a distance, which, for this adventure, is a very practical survival skill. I met another cyclotourist, a South African man spending a year meandering and photographing birds. He was on his way to Italy to find one that he excitedly described as having black and white wings, a long beak, and orange feathers on its head. He asked if I had seen such a bird. I told him I hadn't, but I'll keep a lookout. At the end of the day, I came upon a flooded river that spread across the land to form a shallow lake nearly a mile wide. The road I was following took me to the edge of the water, then plunged straight in. I would have to find a way around, but I just wanted to be done biking for the day. I wandered the area looking for a place to sleep, but the ground was saturated, and the sparse trees left me exposed to being found. I stood next to my bike and contemplated the flooded road ahead, wondering how deep the water was. I would have to make a decision soon. Beneath the thick clouds, my light was fading fast. At the exact moment I needed help, a pickup truck pulled up next to me and stopped. In the cab was a husband and wife and their young daughter. They spoke English and offered to carry me over the lake. I put my bike in the back, then squeezed onto the bench seat next to them. As we drove, the water rose up to the door of the truck, and in the middle of the lake, we crossed a submerged bridge over the original stream bed. The couple told me that the area floods like this twice a year. They dropped me off and pointed me down the road towards a campground. I thanked them, and after they drove out of sight, I pushed my bike into a patch of dark forest. The rain began again as I was tying up my hammock. I squatted beneath the rainfly to eat a cold can of soup. Then I stripped off my rain gear and crawled inside. My shirt and pants are wet, but I have nothing else to wear. This was a hard day, uncomfortable and long. I felt sorry for myself for being so cold and wet. My mood lifted only after I was warm in my hammock. To endure this trip, I need to be careful and not to succumb to this way of thinking. Tomorrow, I'm going to love the rain for being different from the sun. The soft patter of water dripping on the forest floor really is quite soothing.